There was a video that Bailey Sarian recently uploaded in which one of the things she said was, you know, she was talking about these people like that we thought were looking out for us, like our government officials and stuff like that, right? And asking like, who's looking out for us? Who's gonna look out for us? And my reaction to that is us. Us, Bailey. Your family, your friends. But I know personally that for some of us, we don't have that storybook family. You know what I mean? We don't have that kind of support system. Hey, let's hang. Forgive me, I have the air purifier on. My furnace is super loud, but thank goodness it still works, so that may come on. I want to keep things real. That's why in this first video, I'm not even wearing makeup. I want to keep it real. I want to be real with you. This is more so meant for like companionship. I'm not trying to like enable parasocials and stuff. I'm just trying to show you a real person, because you don't have to wear makeup to hang out with me. I accept you. No judgment. None of that. I just want to hang. I just want to be among the reminders that not everyone's a piece of shit. You know, not everyone is showing up with an agenda. Not everyone is picking apart your words and or assuming the worst meaning behind your words. I know that's something that really frustrates me, because it'll be like, of all ways that you could have taken my words, you went there? Why are you my friend? Like, dang, I would never mean it like that. Jeez, I said the sky is blue, you know? Oh, Kite. So this is just like an introduction video. Hi, I'm Amy, and I just want to hang out with you. I just want to remind you that you're not the only human, right? There's no AI here. There's no bullshit. Just reality. Take it back to the old school ways of YouTube. Sometimes I'll be doing art. Sometimes I might bust out singing. Sometimes I want to talk about the weird dream that I had last night. Like, I just recorded a dream that I had the other night that, like, what? Right? And then we can like be like, oh, I think, you know, like, let's talk about it, right? I have multiple YouTube channels, and I began feeling like I had burst into fractals, basically, right? Because we're kind of led to believe that YouTube is a bit nichey, and it's exhausting. So this is me, just being me, multifaceted, an artist, a thinker. You know, we can philosophize, we can just be silly. We can do whatever the fuck we want, fam, because we're not trying to hurt anyone. We're not trying to disrespect anyone. Okay, that was a perfect time for a coughing fit. You know, when, especially at a time when AI is kind of taken over the socials, and certainly this platform, I know a lot of us are wanting to get back to old school YouTube. So sometimes I'm gonna bust out the microns, and we're gonna, I mean, you don't have to, you can just watch, but maybe if you want to, we can stipple together. And I tend to do portraits though, so don't expect me to finish. Finish your project, what? Pff, what's that like? Can you tell me though? I'm curious. I'm really bad at it. And just hang. Just try to share some positive vibes. You know, sometimes we can get real, but if we get real, I'm gonna wanna lift it back up and leave you on a pleasant note. You know what I mean? So, right? Yeah, this is just a little intro, just a little first video. Yeah. Not everyone has, I think I made that point earlier, not everybody has that storybook thing going on. You know, not everyone is surrounded by people they can truly trust, that they know accept them for who they are, right? And I just want to give you space where you don't have to worry about that shit. You don't have to deal with that crap, right? Not only can I not see you, but like, even if it's someone where I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like if there's a topic or something, like, please know that even if it's someone I don't like, even if it's someone I don't respect, I still wish the best for them. Mainly because happy people don't behave like that. They don't treat others like that, right? They don't. A recent topic that came up with someone was the way some people are really speaking down and giving shit to people, adults joining ballet. Really? Anybody gotta be hostile? And some people, when you're just unhappy, it really pisses you off to see other people being happy and who have learned, if they needed to learn, how to fulfill themselves, right? And for me, like, a lot of the condescension and the gaslighting and such that I've experienced in life, at the same time, like, I knew I wasn't doing anything wrong. I just wasn't doing what they wanted me to do. I wasn't fitting inside of their box, but your box is really starting to look like a coffin, friend, you know?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Yeah. So I'm not worried about a gazillion subscribers or anything like that. I want to find my kindred souls because Psych 101 taught me that I'm not the only one. And I want to share those vibes, that you're not the only one. And if you'd rather be superficial and be like, oh, this bitch isn't wearing makeup. Okay. Because sometimes I do. I like makeup. It's cool. There's a big difference, though, between art and armor. Like, I have a Pinterest board that I legit named, like, over a decade ago, Mask Up. Because there are legit people who feel like they can't leave the house until they put on their face. My mom being one of them, or used to anyway. Let's learn. Let's do better. And before we add anyone else to the equation, remember or learn how to do better for ourselves, right? It all begins with us. And yeah, I just want to be here for you. I'm not your guru. I am not an influencer. I'm one of you. And it's okay. It's okay to be you, because you're probably not doing anything wrong. And if someone wants to give you shit when you know you're not doing anything wrong, you're just existing, they can take it to the damn mirror. All right? You can go heal before you tell me what to do. All right? Cool. Yeah, thanks. Right? Yeah, I just want to create a safe space. I know a lot of people say that, but I don't want to produce only, I don't want to overproduce, right? Is what I'm trying to say. So sometimes you'll probably always hear the air purifier. Please, my sinuses are killing me right now. And like I said, sometimes I'll be wearing makeup, sometimes I won't. Sometimes I'll have a topic and sometimes I'll just babble. Oh yeah, I don't give a fuck. But more so than anything, I want to be proof. You know, for those who were told you need to toughen up. You're too nice. There's no such thing as too nice. They sold out and it kind of pisses them off that you haven't yet. Don't do it. There's never going to be any reason to do it. Stay safe. Be safe. Absolutely. But be yourself. Because there's nothing wrong with you. I hope not. Shit, are you okay? So, yeah. We'll laugh. We'll definitely be thinking. We'll just hang. I just want to hang. Nice and simple. We're going to talk about all kinds of things. And I'm just happy to be here, right? I've lived a life full of depression and particular ideations. If you know, you know. And And I've spent recent years really doing the work and trying to heal and work through my shit, work through my trauma, the CPTSD, and all of those things. And I just really want to be a part of the proof that it's not only you. You're not alone. Even if we live on different ends of the earth, like, I kind of consider the internet a bit of a wild, wild west, like present day wild, wild west, right? And as far as I'm concerned, the more the merrier. If it's a matter of balancing out some scales, fuck it, let's do it, right? Either way, I just want to hang and remind you that you're not alone. That the idea of billions upon billions of people on this planet doesn't have to be overwhelming. You can just chill. It's fine. They're doing their thing. We're doing ours. It's okay. And let's get back to that old school YouTube feel, you know, whether we're teaching each other things or not, whether we just simply show up. Like, I got sweatpants on, my hair's kind of bleh, like whatever the heck, I'm here. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Thank you for showing up, and thank you for your time. Like, it's very meaningful to share your time with someone. So if you're still here, if you've been watching me babble this whole time, I appreciate it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being present by choice.